Trying to see gummies.
What,
Oh my god.
Bears?
Let's see. Mott's.
I love gummy bears.
Alright, well, actually we'll start.
Alright.
Alright. So basically it's gonna be telling you guys what you're doing wrong, how to improve it.
And apparently crinkling wrappers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Typical.
All the rap.
Lots of
Well,
that.
that's what
Take
I'm gonna be
notes.
telling you guys, and
Take
along
notes,
with some
boys.
updates and stuff I plan on doing. So first thing, no, I'm eating gummies. Leave me alone. Fucking assholes. Alright. So first thing I'm planning on doing, which I kind of saw a lot of people using today, I was gonna remove the alcohol system because I feel like it's causing some crashes. I think, yeah, and there's some low errors, and I'm pretty sure it's been causing crashes because, like, people have been telling me that the server's crashing while I'm at school, and I never used to do that shit without the alcohol system. So I think I'm gonna remove it and see what happens.
Microphone muted.
Are you going to be replacing it with anything else or no?
Not sure.
User in your channel timed out.
I think I already went over this with Quantum like a week or two ago in regards to the donation, or not the donation, but the perk shop that a lot of people have been using. I'm sure many of you have noticed that the prices are completely wrong, meaning I think the fire rate was 25 million, but when you actually buy it, it was only 5. So if that isn't fixed as of right now, then okay, yeah.
Oh, what the
Then
fuck?
that's
I
good
don't have that
content.
shit. Let me check my downloads.
Yeah, there were a lot of prices that were wrong.
Panda Voodoo said that shit got fixed. No, that got fixed. I'm gonna go check. What was fucking broken?
No, it was the prices for a couple things. Like,
Okay, someone just told me it's fixed and you can't do it anymore, like a player, I'm pretty sure. Alright, whatever, that's not important.
anyway.
A small thing I'm gonna be doing probably tonight is an update on the store. Probably no one cares about it, but it's gonna be like a Halloween theme that the
Oh
owner of...
yeah, I saw the thing for that.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Wait,
change it though.
wait, what do you mean?
It gave me a notification that the update came out.
Oh yeah, I gotta do all that. But yeah, that should be cool.
Yeah.
What else do I have? Map update. Let me see if the map is on. Oh, he is. Alright, well, I'm gonna be talking to him about that. There's basically just gonna be like a huge lake. It's gonna be another part where you can walk through. There's gonna be an inside update right next to spawn. There's gonna be more houses next to spawn. Well, that's just, yeah, it's gonna be basically like how we did with like the upstairs. Like we made another upstairs in the industrial hallway. And we like made apartments. There's gonna be another one of those, or maybe just like big ass houses. Like, yeah, we might make big houses instead of like small apartments inside of the prison. I think that's better. I don't think it's good to have another industrial hallway. So we're probably just gonna make like huge ass houses inside of the prison. That sounds better.
Quantum's making note that you need someone to optimize the map.
What are the flaws, Quantum? How is the map?
And Buddha, there really is no point in dropping it down to 2 floors instead of 3. It's just a preference, it's not really a need. Answer what, Edux? Edux, I doubt it. Now, what Edux just asked is, if alcohol is getting taken out, will oil be added?
I don't know.
The answer to that is no, is definitely gonna be like a no. I
I don't
mean,
know about all that.
there really is no point in adding oil back into the system. Not as of right now. We're better off trying to find something new instead of
Things
bringing
wrong
back
with it.
something
Just
old.
like I don't know. I feel like it takes up too much space.
It is a pretty decent size add-on.
I mean, hopefully cars if the map is big enough. Like this fucking peasant mapper is fucking ass.
Dang, cars are not being added. The map isn't big enough for any kind of vehicles. Edux, alright. Well, for one, stop poking me, just say it in the normal chat. I'm reading it. But what Edux just said is to remove the forest because nobody really goes back there. That's not true. It's actually very common
People
for
like
people
their
to,
options, okay?
well, it's very common for people to go back there because, you know, not many people will go all the way back there to raid. So it's a fairly safe location to base at. But there are a lot of people that base back there. And no killer, that is that's in place to make sure that the warden doesn't constantly get killed every single time. This way,
And the
warden,
forest definitely needs more houses.
yeah, it's only got 3 right now. And one of them doesn't even really count as a house, it's just a little shack. May I reset my computer? I may or may not have fucked my screen. I need to log off and log back up. If you want to do that, go ahead. Makes no difference. And a newer printer is probably not going to be added liquid.
User disconnected from your channel.
Ronald, what exactly do you mean by that?
No, I don't have any new jobs I'm really working on. Or have any idea what to do. I think my Garry's mod just crashed, so that's cool.
Ronald, that wouldn't really make any sense to have. You're at, well, the reason why it's popular, Liquid, is because it's damn near impossible to raid if you have the right setup in it. There's only one way in, and it's this tiny little tube that goes down a ladder. Having more than one of those kind of defeats the purpose of trying to raid a base outside. Yeah, that's what Rexer was just talking about, saying that he needs to add more houses outside in the forest. And there's a lot of room to do it, considering a lot of the trees can be deleted or moved. So I don't think it'll be too much of a problem.
Alright, next thing, next
Happy,
topic.
we're not adding tasers.
Next topic. See, taking sits in public. public, I mean like where people role play and you might get in their way. So I mean, I do that a lot. I mean, but like I don't really get in anyone's way. Like as long as you're not getting in anyone's way, but you should. The goal is to like to remember to bring them to like an admin room or somewhere that like no one is. It's secluded. So try doing that because some people might not know you're in an admin set and just like shoot you. And then yeah.
Killer, I don't know why anyone would take a sit in the isolation ward to begin with. That doesn't make any sense. Alright, apparently Sexer's laptop is about to die, so...
Okay.
Wait, Edux, what did you mean by that? Can it get removed or make it do something? Kinda stupid to have... Oh! The button outside that's linked up to the power lines does absolutely nothing. I don't know why it's there. Does it really need to be? No. Just ignore it.
Guys at Marine probably did that shit. I don't know.
Yeah, he probably meant for it to do something, realized he couldn't figure it out, and then
Probably
was too
meant-
stupid to delete it.
Probably wanted to recreate 9/11 or something.
Yeah, right?
The button. Press of a button. Alright, next thing. Where's my notepad? Oh. A lot of people use staff chat for like roleplay purposes, like to meet up or like see where you are or something. To sell printers, to do trades, something like that. Don't do that, staff chat. You guys can like talk about like random shit like we always do. But don't talk about like role playing or like metagame or anything like that because like if it's about like something about role playing or raiding or something, then that's like actually serious. Let's use PM so not everyone has to see it. Staff chat usually is about like more professional type of things, like banning people, giving Steam IDs, stuff like that. But if you want to have like side conversations, that's fine. But then again, there's like TeamSpeak for that shit, so it shouldn't be like a constant thing. Just PM, TeamSpeak, anything. Let's see. Let's see.
Strange's mic is muted and Quantum doesn't have one.
Another thing is forgetting. After you guys gag people, you forget to ungag them, so make sure you don't forget that shit. I'm pretty sure I've probably done that before. But like, just don't forget. Like maybe write it down on a notepad that you gagged someone like 5 minutes ago. There should be a fucking timer on it. Kenpo says, I have a concern about one of our staff that should be addressed.
Edux, stop poking me.
We'll give you guys time to speak. Just chill out. Just chill out, okay? Another update, probably TTT. I'm having Quantum do like, well, one of the things on my board says the point shop config. Like, there's like about 7 things on my board that are gonna be towards finishing TTT. And one of them is the point shop, and we're gonna make the point shop like really cool. Because obviously we want people to have like cool things and be able to like use their points on stuff they like. So Quantum's like adding a bunch of player models, trails, and stuff for people to buy on it. So we're getting closer to finishing TTT.
Alright,
that's good.
Rex here, I'm not sure if you want to write this down somewhere. Tasty just brought up a point. He said, what about the fact that there is no roofs in the cells on the left side under the hallway? You can
What does
see
that
right
mean?
through the roof or the floor if you're standing underneath. I have no idea what that means. Like, I don't know where you're saying that is, Tasty.
Yeah, I'd rather replace alcohol with like gambling system. That's more fun. That's way funner and more realistic.
User disconnected from your channel.
I wish there was a barber add-on because, or like a tattoo add-on. I don't know.
You
That'd
need
be
one
cool.
that
Why
bad?
why doesn't anyone make that type of shit? Quantum, if you want to be rich, go make that shit, bro. I promise you, a lot of people will buy that shit. Like a haircut add-on, like damn.
Liquid, that doesn't. You'd have
Your
to
balls?
create another entity for that rock. And you'd have to make entities for the ore as well.
You said nearly impossible, so that means still possible. Ha. Honestly, I'm about to just fuck Gmod and go make a Minecraft server. We're trying to be on that shit.
Tiger, the reason you can damage people in the corner of spawn is because the safe zone is as big as we can make it without it actually
Honestly,
poking
we
out into the
require.
server.
If you guys want to be on the staff team, we require you guys to buy vapes. So. Honestly, I'm dropping my diss track tomorrow.
User was moved to your channel.
All right. Listen, this is what my TTT little board I have in my room that's on my wall says. Says, well, I already did that. Okay, I have to add more maps. Add it to FastDL. Point shop config. The store setup. I have to add stuff for people to buy. Weapon selection menu. I don't know what that means. Staff interviews and the staff and ban list. And damage logs config and loading screen fix. And that's it. And hopefully there's very little to do to finish TTT after that. So it's not that much.
I'm kind of slowly scrolling through the comments down here, but Biscuits and Gravy just brought up an idea. He said we should make a casino and replace the big house outside, or maybe just somewhere else entirely, possibly in that new area that you were going to create.
Maybe.
Because I remember it was a couple months ago you actually had, it was chess and checkers, and you could bet money on that. But I don't know what the issue with that was and why you removed it. Whatever the reason is, I mean,
These peasants.
User disconnected from your channel.
wait, Sexer, what the hell? Oh, no, I know what you're talking about. Liquid, there's no amphetamine tutorial book, but I'm pretty sure there is a tutorial on the forums. If there isn't, I'll make one. But to be honest, the recipe changes every single time the server resets or crashes, so there wouldn't be much a point. Everything in it is fairly straightforward, aside from when you're making the acid.
Hey, wake up.
Trick or treat. Suck my dick, faggot. By chance, does anyone want to buy a Supreme jacket? By chance? 600. Buy it off me. Alright, next thing, let's see.
Rexer, Tasty, and Killer have been putting screenshots in the chat. Just take a look at those. That's what they meant by you can see right through the floor. I never really noticed me being able to do that. I know which hallway you're talking about, and I think that's just on your guys' side, because I've never seen straight through the floor before.
Next thing, I think we should allow senior admins and supers maybe to be a part of the to just clean up the Steam group, because a lot of people have been spamming shit on the Steam group. That's like it's like advertising some CS:GO skins type shit. And I always have to delete that shit. I don't know. Maybe we should.
Think of it this way,
Quantum said
Rexer.
he'll do it. Okay, I guess that's Quantum's. Quantum wants it, so I guess Quantum's gonna be doing this shit. Alright, next, let's see what I have. Apparently sits are not being claimed. So
That's always the case, and yes, it is a
I
big
mean, there's
problem.
been way better months than others, and I guess this is like a pretty shitty month, apparently. So that's kind of on more of the moderators and trial moderators. Like, guys, like, your fucking job as staff, you have one job. You fucking go to sits and make sure the server's okay. That's your only job. That's why you're staff. Like, you get all the benefits, like even when you roleplay, you get fucking, like, I don't know, bro, but you get you get, like, benefits for playing as role-playing and stuff, but you still don't go to sits.
Microphone
Like, you'd
activated.
rather just sit in your base and be printing than just go to a sit. Like, if you're sitting in your base and just waiting for money to come to you, just claim the sit and go to it. Your money's not gonna go anywhere. You'll be back in, like 5 minutes max.
Alright.
Alright. Fucking faggot.
Yeah.
You're not going on duty. You don't have to change your class to go on duty or anything. You just go to the sit. You can go to sits off duty. Like, you're a fucking prisoner.
Alright, biscuits
to
and
the sit.
gravy. No, I do not think it would be a good idea.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
If you want to do cocaine, just do it in real life. Get it over with.
No, the fact is, at least, I would guarantee that, like, half of the ways to make money in this server are basically off of drugs. Because, I mean, there's amphetamine and weed already. And then, I guess technically alcohol is considered a drug, but that's not the point.
No, it's not.
No.
Technically, it would be.
Technically, yeah, it is.
Technically, it's alcohol.
Yeah, and alcohol is considered a drug by the FDA. That's why you have to be 21 to buy it.
Regardless, I mean, there's really no reason to add another drug money-making method. If anything, Rexer, I know it's been like this for a very long time, but you should increase the sell price of weed, because it's literally not worth making.
Worth smoking.
Yeah, but that's literally like 3 minutes of your time where you can't do anything in the server because your screen is fucking tripping out.
Well, they decided to make that decision, okay? They wanted to smoke it.
Yeah, but I'm saying there is a buyer that you can sell it to. And I think it's 1,000 weed to get like 100k, not even.
That's a good price.
Not really, it takes like an hour to get 1,000.
Found it, lady, down it. Do you have anything to say last?
I'm basically just answering questions right now.
Fucking peasant.
Yeah, like that one crazy guy just said 100 grams of 100 quality barely sells for 7K.
7K is a lot of money.
And friendly, no.
I bought my car for 7K.
Kush dog, no, not. No. Saying that people should be allowed to have 2 bit racks. Ridiculous.
Yeah, I think that'd be a little too OP.
I think it takes like 2 minutes for it
Honestly,
to
guys,
drain all of its fuel, and if you fill it up to 100 fuel, it'll make you 50,000.
What the fuck is this Max Boss kid saying? Can I go make Craft Diner? What are you talking about? Fucking shit. Alright. Another thing. You guys see how full TeamSpeak is right now? Shit full as fuck, boy. Why is Crab Nightmare here, but he's not even in the fucking...
User was moved to your channel.
There.
He didn't say anything to any of us.
Fucking peasant.
He's late to the meeting.
Basically. There's 31 people in TeamSpeak right now. Like, honestly, this is just my opinion, but, like, servers with multiple game modes, and I understand why, like, more serious roleplay, they always have, like, full-ass, like, TeamSpeak, like, servers. So, like, we barely, like, have people on TeamSpeak, unless it's, like, a staff meeting. That's when we have, like, a good amount of people. Yeah, but, like, I don't know, a lot of you just don't like using TeamSpeak, and I don't know if it's because you don't like talking using your mics.
Discord.
No. Fuck Discord. Human interaction. I don't think you should have Discord. Sauce film. Discord. Could you split the huge fucking mansion into a top and bottom half, or split it up? I mean, yeah. That's a cool idea.
Yeah, I agree with that one. Because normally, like you're saying, whenever people base there, they only have like 1 or 2 rooms of
Like,
taken
there are
up.
different upgrades. If you upgrade them to their full, like, to the max, you can upgrade them for both upgrade 1 and upgrade
TeamSpeak
2.
is more of a forum
They'll give you
server
different
thing.
money.
Yeah, I just don't get why all of you are never. I don't ever see any of you on TeamSpeak unless it's like a staff meeting.
That is not true, Edux.
Yeah, I rarely ever see you.
Yeah, Edux. Haven't seen you in a while, you fucking peasant.
Yeah, on your TS Quantum, not this one.
Oh,
what'd you say?
Actually, did you see what Edux said to you? Oh,
Oh,
oh.
gonna get demoted.
No, chill out, chill out.
Sexter, Jesus.
John, you too. Shut the fuck up.
Alright.
And next person to stay demoted is getting demoted.
Oh, here we go. It's
Nope,
Sexter.
Sexter.
Hold on, Sexter didn't say demoted, he said demoted. Moted. Alright. What else was there? Staff disrespecting each other.
Oh
and
God.
Players, apparently.
Wait a sec.
Apparently, you guys like to disrespect each other. And players.
Oh, that reminds me. Hold on. I have to search for somebody who's in here.
Who?
Oh, yeah, but actually, is he even here? I don't think he is.
Who?
Next gamer.
Oh, I thought I saw him earlier.
I don't. No,
no.
I meant in the meeting.
Yeah,
He's
no.
here.
No, I thought I saw him earlier, but apparently he's not here now.
I guess not. There. I mean, I'm probably gonna end up demoting him anyway, just because of the way he's been recently.
No, I'm demoting you.
Are you, Rexer? Are you?
You built,
But
like,
seriously,
are you?
I am probably going to demote him because he's been.
Oh,
causing
Liquid
a lot
said
of
demoted.
issues.
Liquid said demoted. Rip.
Let me me check if there's anything else.
Alright, sorry about that. But
yeah, I
I
said
mean, I'm
everything
getting
that I
a
wrote.
lot of complaints about him joining the server and then leaving
Stop
about 5 minutes later.
role playing. Stop it. Don't role play. Take sits. Stop role playing. Don't do it. Just take sits. That's all that matters. Okay? If you want to role play, be a user like the peasants you are.
Okay,
Shut
Sexer,
up.
seriously, stop. My god. It's just getting old.
Oh, but I'm serious. Stop role playing.
Your duties as a staff member take priority over anything you're doing in roleplay. I don't care if you're in the middle of the raid, if you're like the only staff member online, or even if somebody's just refusing to take a sit. If somebody is simply refusing to take a sit for whatever reason,
Then goodbye.
regardless of what you're doing, you should still take that sit. You shouldn't, just ignore it because somebody else could do it. If you're online and there's already somebody on duty and you decide, oh, I don't have to be on duty, then that's fine. If sits start coming out and they're not taking them, it's still your responsibility to make sure those sits get taken instead of them timing out like I constantly see them do. And
Yeah,
it's pretty easy for me to tell who doesn't take sits considering there's a command to tell me how many you've taken.
Damn.
And it's honestly embarrassing the little amount of sits you've taken. Some of you.
Let's check these out right now. Oh wait, I'm not engaged.
It's only gonna tell you how many they have if they're
You have
online.
under fucking what? Like 100 sits, then you're doing something
probably
wrong.
have like 130 right now or something like that. I checked it yesterday. It was at like 110.
damn, John Fun's doing good.
Alright,
John Fun's got 800.
Strange. Imagine if it counted the ones before the update.
Right.
Be like pushing 2,000 at this point.
Well, that's since the update, John.
Alright, does anyone have anything to say? Super admins, senior admin, community manager, the one, like anyone?
Yeah, I do actually.
Okay,
Alright,
say something.
Fine, fuck it. No, you said no.
I didn't say
What do you want to Rom?
Alright, all I want to say is, like, if someone's in a bad mood, I'm actually gonna call myself out for this. I was in a bad mood one day, because, Neppy kept pushing me a little bit.
Fucking bastard.
Got a little too far. I did kind of get mad at a player because I was telling him the same thing over and over again not to do it. He just kept doing it.
Oh, I'd do that.
It was just disrespecting. I know, but
I just get mad and I just scroll through my database and I grab their address and I send police to their house with loaded ARs.
Oh my god, Edux, every single time you join the server, you know that little menu that you just close out? That's the MOTD.
You piece of shit.
It literally is the first thing you see when you join the server, yet everyone just clicks close.
Yeah, exactly. It's the stupidest thing.
That's how it should be.
That is how it is. It's not how it should be. That's how it is.
Night.
I think
like, oh, I didn't even
I think what he's trying to do is like how like some pages have a terms of a service agreement thing, is that you can't click.
Scroll to the bottom.
Yeah, you can't click away until yeah.
There was actually another server I saw relatively recently. They had like a quiz at the end of theirs. Granted, our set of rules is significantly longer than most other servers.
Well, yeah.
Just because we don't want people like pulling the rules apart and trying to do stuff that clearly shouldn't be allowed, but isn't specifically mentioned.
Yeah.
So yeah, our set of rules are very long, but they had like a quiz at the end of their
long, like my
thing
schlong.
to where are you asking like how long our rules are?
Guys.
Alright, hold on, Kimbo. No. Yeah, go ahead, Kimbo.
A lot of the staff I noticed that they get very upset with the guests and users and premium by just the general players of the server, and they're very hostile towards them, especially with using profanity. And kind of hurts me to see that because us as staff,
Yeah.
we gotta treat the players somewhat professionally by not talking to them with attitude or cursing. And cursing is also a big problem with our staff, in adverts, and in OCC in general.
Thank
What
you.
you gonna say?
Are you saying staff are insulting
Hey,
players
wake
or
up.
player insulting staff? I'm not 100% getting what you're saying. I mean, yes, Neppy, I know both, and staff should never insult players, and I go over this a lot. Even if the
About
person is being really fucking stupid, and granted that does happen a lot, people can be really stupid in the server, you're there to help them, not to insult them. And
And
it doesn't help anybody to do that.
that brings me back to my point. There's no staff disrespecting players, but they're extremely hostile towards them. They would yell at them and even reprimand the
That
players who are
yelling at somebody is
requesting help.
disrespectful, so
And I can't really say anything given the rank that I am on this server, and I can't recall the staff's name, but when I was a trial moderator, I mentioned out the cursing rule in our MOTD, and they told me, "Oh, you can't say that. You're just a T mod, and that you need to respect higher ups." And that that's just not cool.
You know
Alright,
what is
in
cool?
regards to what you said about you not being able to say anything, nothing stops you from saying something about it.
Yeah, can you not
Are people
talk?
are people gonna listen to you because you're a moderator? I mean, they should, but if they're a higher rank or equal rank, they typically decide to be an asshole and don't. But you can still say something about it.
Yeah.
And honestly, you saying something in staff chat, it sticks out to like us higher ups. The first thing we'll read is staff chat over everything else. So if we're online and we're not noticing it and you say something in staff chat, we'll see it. And we'll do something about it.
Who is a we? Because I will sit here and laugh.
I'm sure you will, but
I'm just
myself.
kidding.
straight
Actually,
up.
maybe depending
Thank
on
you,
the
Kempo.
situation.
But what I was saying about like people not listening to me, I didn't mean like they weren't listening to me. It's just because given my given rank, they take it way too lightly. Yet in the MOTD, it says it's strictly prohibited.
What is?
The profanity in OCC chat or adverts for staff rules.
Oh,
Oh, he says.
That's all I have to say. For all our staff members here right now, just give it a second thought. Without cursing, it makes us look a little bit more educated and somewhat more respectable.
Not even
And
so much that, it's just professionalism.
yeah, and then hopefully the users will respect us a bit more because the staff this is just, you guys know.
Alright. Thank you, Kempo. Alright, Ronald, you had something you wanted to fucking say.
Edux, hold on.
Alright.
Edux wanted to say some shit. Hold up.
Oh, Ronald was before him.
No, he wasn't.
Hey, well, he
Edux
was.
Edux asked like half an hour ago.
Oh, alright, fair enough.
Jesus. Okay. I just want to say, I just want to say that like I used to be a trial moderator like not that long ago, and because I'm trial moderator, obviously I can't do like about just about anything. But the thing is that like I was asking for Blair, there was this one moderator that kept on light spamming, and I went to him because I was on duty, right? So I went to him, and I told him they can't light spam. And then he legit turned to me, legit told me straight to my face, just like fuck off, like you're a team mod, I'm a moderator, I'm your higher up, listen to me, basically. So then I got Silver Flare and I got him to interact with that player or moderator. That's what happened.
That's kind of what I was getting at earlier. Is you could still say something, whether or not they listen to you or respect the fact that you're saying it is another thing. But if there's a higher ranking staff member online, and you say something in staff chat, or you go to them saying that there's something wrong, they'll help you with it. If you see something going on, like, for example, you said he was light spamming. If you go to a higher up and say, hey, this moderator is light spamming, and you're only a T-mod or something, they'll still listen to you, and they'll go with you and see what's happening.
Yeah, I know.
Because
Well,
it's their
something
job
like
to be able to
that,
help you
I
out.
got Solar to legit do that like 5 different times, and he still didn't stop. No matter how much we tried, or I tried, he kept on doing it, like over and over and over again.
Just, it's points
Well,
like that. Then
if
if you
somebody's
can
light
try and
spamming-
record shit, or either that or try and get screenshots.
Yeah,
Because
if
that's like
someone's
the
light
best
spamming
option
like
at that
as
point.
a staff member, they're gonna get demoted and banned. Because it's no intent to RP, and on top of that, if you're gonna get banned as a staff, if you do something that gets you banned, and you're a staff member, a demotion comes along with it.
Well, yeah, common sense at that point.
So if somebody was light spamming as a moderator, they would get demoted and banned.
Alrighty.
That's why you say something to a higher up.
Alright. Thank you, Udux.
Now, whatever I want to say.
Bitch
whatever
boy,
it is.
Ronald, what you want, bitch boy?
You wanted to say that you're.
Alright, I wanted to say two things.
No.
One was just kind of. One was
They
just
better
kind
be
of.
serious.
One was just to kind of like reiterate the sit situation. Like me and Solar, like we see it a lot. And, like, we have to get on you, like specifically call out specific.
On me?
People. Let's call specific staff members out to like kind of force them to claim the sit. So yeah. And the second thing is I've been seeing like kind of a lot of staff members being like kind of a little bit too happy with the fizz gun. Like
Oh god.
not too bad of abuse, but like just tapping people every once in a while during a sit. Like, you know what I mean? Like just to make a point
Yeah.
or something. Like just try not to use the fizz gun unless it's necessary.
Like, the only time you should really use the fizz gun is if you have to hold the player like they're trying to kill somebody, or you need to move into a certain area or something like that. Other than that, you shouldn't really have to use it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
Alright, thank you, Ronald.
User was moved to your channel.
Romful had something to say, so what you need, Rom?
I'm kind of like trying to. This is like for Rexer. I think we should start doing something
who are
for
you?
training Aramful. Like I'm asking you if we could do this.
Yes, who are you?
Aramful, I'm an admin.
Speak.
I was wondering if we could start having like staff ranks, or fuck, we could start having
Having
rank
what?
trainers.
Continue. Proceed.
Like, rank trainers so that. Fuck,
Nigga,
I don't even know
speak.
anymore. I
What do
can't
you
speak
want?
right
What do you
now.
mean by rank trainers? You gotta be a little more
Oh
specific.
my god.
Do you
What
mean
do
like
you
when
Like,
somebody
there's
gets
like a
promoted
rank
from
for a
trial mod to
trainer.
mod or mod to admin, somebody to say something to them about the changes?
I meant like
Oh my god, Enox and Neppy, I love you guys.
Nigga doesn't know
train
English.
team mods. To train team mods to have like a trainer rank to train them.
Dude, literally anybody that is rank admin plus is allowed to do that.
I thought
That
maybe-
Honestly,
is
bruh,
that is the
Quantum,
trainer rank.
we need to whip up a system, bruh.
Alrighty.
Change them, honestly.
Alright,
Did you
Rob.
say you were gonna make a video, Rexer?
Yeah, honestly, we should just make a script that trains them. Fuck it.
Alright, Liquid, what did you need about custom class?
I have two things about the custom classes.
And what is it?
One, this is Liquid. I'm an administrator.
I didn't ask you who you are. I know who you are.
Sorry, my Discord's loud. So in some custom classes, when they PD raid, it doesn't allow them to raid. So if your friends die in your PD raiding, it cancels it.
And what's it?
No,
It
the
can't
person
say.
who
The
pressed
person
E on
who
the
starts-
armory and raids it, like whoever pressed E on it, if they die, that's when it stops. It's not
Yeah,
if
and
all
in
the
my-
people are there.
Alright.
That makes no difference.
And then in my custom class, when I press E on it, it doesn't allow me to do it.
Because it's a custom class asset.
Alright, and then
User was
also
moved
with
to
other
your
custom
channel.
classes with rocket boots, you know how you put in commands and you go into your job?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, speaking of that, Rexer, why has mine not been added yet?
And who are you?
You're what?
My custom
Oh,
class, I
to the
paid you for
PD,
that and
yeah.
everything.
What custom class?
Which one do...
We're only-
Who's
Angel
speaking?
Lagoon. We're
It's
only Angel Lagoon.
strange.
We paid you like a month ago.
Yeah.
Add that
For
shit
what?
to be able to raid the PD armory.
Oh, I thought I added that.
No.
you didn't. At least you probably did, and then saved it too early. So when the server restart happened, it didn't
No,
go.
bro, I'm pretty sure I added it. I'm
Well, I
gonna
just
look
tried
at
it
the code
today
right
and it
now.
didn't work. So.
Well, you are a peasant.
Oh.
That's all I have.
All right, thank you, Liquid.
What else do you have? I know you
Not
got
talk
something
power.
else.
Any other PTS questions, shit like that?
And who are you?
Nobody's talking.
You're referring to the person I just moved in here?
All right,
Oh, it's
Steven.
because I added you to the wrong config, bruh. I added it to so where it thinks you're part of the PD.
Microphone muted.
Good
Typical.
job. Wait, did you press
What?
E on the armory and a thing came up where you could pull weapons out?
Right now?
No, it's the config where a certain amount of people.
I'll sleep on the couch over there
Pressed E
tonight
on the
then.
armory
Yeah.
to rate it, and it gave him the option to pull
No,
out
it
fucking
didn't.
like a honey badger and shit.
It didn't.
No, I
Right
couldn't even
now.
take shit out of it. Like I go to
That's-
hit E and it said you're not able to rate
Right
as this
now.
class.
Oh, okay. Rexer, you need to restart the server.
Try now.
Alright, here, let me try then.
So,
What'd you want to
Sorry.
say, Steven?
did anybody record the meeting?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm recording it right now.
Steven,
Rexer, I'm sorry
for what?
for
Being
missing
a
the
peasant?
meeting.
What were you doing that was so important?
Well, I was taking a shit, also I was eating.
He was getting down
You
his
that
body
long.
pillow.
It's not allowed to rob the armory with your current team.
Like I said, Rexer, you gotta
Peasants.
restart the server.
Fucking peasants.
Didn't know the time was already 7:30 and now it's 8:25. And
It's all good, it happens, man. You're here. At least you made an effort to come.
People make mistakes.
oh,
Thank
good,
you.
Alright.
Any more PTS? Any more
Everybody
bullshit
has those
questions?
days. Anyone else want to talk?
Steven wants it again. I guess he missed
Yes?
something.
My
User left
Gmod's
your
acting
channel.
up. Last I got on
Who cares?
yesterday. But no, I need help, or I'm not gonna be able to staff.
What is the problem?
My resolution, I did all new resolutions perfectly fine, and then I left for like a day or two. Came back, it's all fucked, and I don't know what to do.
Are you sure you have it set to the right resolution for your monitor?
Yeah, yes.
Okay,
User
try
was moved to your channel.
like what you have to do is you have to go into Steam, then you go to your library, games, right click on Gary's mod, click properties, go to local files, and then
Wait,
verify integrity of game.
Wait.
I'm
Wait,
not even going.
properties, a local file, then what?
Verify integrity.
Alright, I get it. Now what?
Alright, it's gonna scan your game to see if any files are fucked up, and if there are fucked up
Oh,
files,
X'd
it'll
out.
reinstall them. Well, you don't close it.
Hey,
Please
wake up.
exit any running game.
Let's try. No
I don't wanna
soundboards
exit any
allowed.
running
Who am I
game. No, I'm
banning?
not doing it. Fuck it.
Who am I
The only
banning?
people that have talk power right now are you, me, Steven, and Strange, because Quantum doesn't have a mic.
Probably
Yeah, he
because
does.
he's a
One more
fucking
question.
peasant he is.
Quantum has a mic.
Did anybody buy a custom class anytime?
I know he has a mic, but he's not using it.
Oh, yeah, he's in his other team speak, that's why.
Rexer,
Nigga.
What do you want?
did anybody buy a custom class?
Yes, a lot of people have bought cousin classes.
Well, I'm saying like yesterday. The
No,
day
he's not,
before.
Liquid.
I don't remember.
Alright, Flyer, what do you need?
He's a dev.
Flare, what do you need? Flare, what do you need?
Alright, forget it.
Alright, fuck it. No talk about for you then. Alright, any more PTS before we move on? Anything important shit?
Don't role play.
Alright, next.
BTS is permission to speak. People who want to speak, they say that. What do you want?
Alright, next. Well, what's next on the list?
Neppy wanted to say something. Hold on.
Okay.
Neppy, what did you want to say? I know you have a mic.
Yeah, Neppy,
And
you have a
you've
mic.
used it before, and you're just not using it now. The stacker limit is at 20 right now. I know that. That's a good thing.
Neppy, come on now. Waste
The
time.
top limit changes for the, depending on what rank you are, Neppy.
Alright, whatever.
So if you change the stacker limit, it'll change that for everybody. And then it would probably end up causing a problem where people with a prop limit of 20 would go to stacker 25 things and it would work, which isn't good.
Alright, Red Tiger, what you need?
Hold on. I think we should add something like an anti-spam, like ropes, because I'm pretty sure we're getting some lag from either ropes or prop spam.
Wait, what were you saying?
If we should add like an anti-prop add-on, like ropes or props.
What do you mean?
Like you can't spawn a certain amount in a certain time.
Yes, like if you like spam ropes everywhere, it would be like you would have to wait a certain time.
You can only like
Is that possible?
that you can spawn 5 ropes in like 10 seconds or something like that at the most.
Yeah.
Alright.
I feel like that'd be really cancer if you're trying to build a base really quickly.
Yeah, but like who's gonna be like say 10 ropes a second, you obviously know what's going down.
User was moved to your channel.
Boy,
See, even Quantum thinks it's needed.
Yeah,
It needs to be done.
Needed,
Let's get it done. See, alright, let's get it done. Let's do it.
Alright, does anyone have anything to say?
Somebody asked for PTS.
PTS
Were they
regarding Red
peasants,
from
yes or no?
Steven. Well, what's up, Steven?
Oh no, I was just gonna add on to Red when he was first saying it. I think it would be good if you could have like a max limit of like 12 ropes or something.
What?
Nigga, 12 ropes.
No.
Who are you? What's your name?
Yeah, whatever.
Alright, moving on.
Does anyone else have
No more
something
questions.
to say?
PTS
Liquid
regarding on
Watchdog. What?
The fuck
What are
is
you
that?
talking about?
Person's name.
So this is kind of like a thing where it can watch hackers for you and you don't have to watch them. So I've come across some.
What do you
people-
mean?
It's like basically
What
it's a
hackers?
manual spectator where it could watch you if you're hacking. Cause I've come across some people where I've like been basing, and there's just
No
a
one's
little tiny
hacking. We have
crack.
cake.
I've seen it a couple times. And it makes me suspicious.
Quantum, tell them no one's hacking.
Goodbye.
Like,
And go. Yeah, if anyone's hacking, it's me.
Just
Not
wait
gonna
for that
lie,
back band.
Rexer, you remember Pug?
Oh
His name was?
god. Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, he actually admitted to having an aimbot.
I'm not
And I
surprised.
think Rasslin had one too. That's what he said.
I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, moving on. No more PTS. Get the shit done.
Rexer stole your Minecraft account, Coach Lord.
I don't need your Minecraft account.
Yeah, it's all about Roblox, man.
Really, Reagan? Oh, Reagan, I wanted to talk to you. Hold on. Actually,
Are we doing
fuck it,
promotions
fuck
now,
it.
or
hold up. I got one thing to say to not Ronald.
Reagan?
Yeah, somebody told me you were creating a new server. I don't know if there's any truth to that.
no? Instantly, as you say that, he says no.
I don't know.
Yeah, let's give him talk about it real quick. Make it a little easier.
You try, you will not succeed.
There. You got talk power, Reagan.
Nope, no reason as to why I would. I've just been busy with ROT stuff as where I
Fucking
would
faggot.
ROTC. It's Raiders to be more specific. But...
Fucking queer.
Yes, I know. Okay, as soon as I
Dude, there was this one time I was in the hallway minding my own business, and it was like the classes were switching, and I saw this one black kid just go up to this ROTC kid and just beat the fuck out of him, and he basically just knocked him out on the ground. He started bleeding everywhere. It was so funny. I was
What?
like, damn. I was like, Oh, like, what do you guys learn in that class if you just got your ass beat? That's exactly what I was thinking, bro. I was like, what are you learning?
Alright,
Come
anyways, promotions now? Question mark.
I have no one.
Well,
Wait,
I
let me
mean,
look at
this
this-
Let me look at something.
let me
this
look
is
at
all
this map.
last. This is all last from what I'm understanding.
Shut up, you
Because
faggot. I promoted a lot of people.
oh no, I'm saying I don't
Yeah,
know. You said you had
look what
nobody,
happened-
so
Look what happened to the people you promoted.
They're perfectly fine.
No, they're not.
Who's gone?
Next. I'm
Okay,
promoting.
so that's one person.
I think it took
apparently
him a week to
Neppy
lose
deserves a
admin.
promotion.
Say at least 5 people
Neppy
that got
doesn't deserve shit.
demoted
Okay.
from me. Ha!
Alright, killer.
Wait,
go
what
ahead,
happened to
you can
next?
send it to me, I don't care. What happened to next?
Yeah.
He completely stopped taking sits, and then he was causing a lot of issues using admin and shit. So I set him back to moderator.
Oh, like he
and
started
then he just-
hacking or anything.
Quantum wants
no one
owner.
cares what you want.
I care about Quantum. Quantum's nice.
Quantum, I'm gonna fly you out to Virginia and just let you code in my basement like the monkey you are.
Section, stop spamming, dude. It's only gonna make us want to promote him less.
I could have a sweatshop down here.
I can have a sweatshop down here.
Go on Script Fodder and be like, need a bunch of monkeys.
User disconnected from your channel.
Who just disconnected? Oh, Frank left. Okay. Alright. Oh, Lunar's here. He's super late.
User was moved to your
Welcome to the meeting, Lunar.
No,
You are
Lunar,
super late.
Lunar had to get moved in like twice.
Oh, okay.
Kushler, chill up.
And who are you?
Like, he's saying next for super.
But tell me who you are.
I'm your community manager, bitch.
Okay.
Bitch. Yeah, where's Billy at, by the way?
Billy,
I don't
sounds
know.
like he's in
Billy
the farm.
got super pissed at me though,
Why? What'd you do?
because he does the same shit that he's always done. He like joins the server, plays for maybe 5 minutes, and then just completely goes AFK.
Then he should be
Dude,
demoted.
I woke up before okay, I don't know how to say this. I woke up one morning before school. I had to restart the server or whatever, or I just came on and I looked. Billy was just there, fucking AFK. He was like the only staff on.
I don't think he should be super then, because he used to do that before he got super too.
Yeah, I joined the server. It wasn't last night, but maybe it was 2 or 3 days ago, and I kicked him because he was just AFK, sitting there doing absolutely nothing. And he messages me back the next morning, all pissed off.
Like the peasant he is.
He's probably just trying to get
Bitch, if
hours.
you're
It looks
just gonna
like.
AFK, yeah, he's got like 900 something hours, and I guarantee 300 of them are AFK.
Why 300? Why not 4?
I'd just say take him off super then, dude. I'm saying, I mean, the only thing he really does is farm work anymore.
It's not. He doesn't even do that much. I take care of most.
I think, yeah. So I mean, I'm down for getting somebody else if you're up for it. Rex is here too, so I mean that would be a good time. If
I do
anything,
not
We
care.
I haven't spoken about that to anybody, so we'll come up with somebody. I don't think anyone's gonna get promoted during the meeting because there's no one I can think of right now.
Ronald.
I don't care. I love it. Let's see if
Honestly?
there's any mods that have been good.
Honestly, I think if anything, I'd have a suggestion for Ronald.
Maybe
I mean,
Red
I've known him
Tiger,
for a while,
admin.
so.
How much
Oh.
playtime does Red have?
Red Tiger to admin.
Red Harambe, or I'm sorry.
Red Harambe.
I was like, wait a minute.
Alright, everybody
Red
clap
has
your goddamn hands.
264.
I don't know exactly how many hours. he
Red
has,
has
but-
264. Let's see his sick count.
Okay.
Alright.
He has. Where's Red? Where's his damn? Red. He has 166. Not that much. This motocross chunky kid deserves a fucking award or some shit. He has 518. Who is this? Motocross.
He's a moderator.
He's a mod. Give him admin. 500 sits?
Congratulations, Chunky.
Is he in this TeamSpeak?
Yeah, I just said him.
Nigga has
It's,
500 sits. Are you shitting me?
it's G to Chunky.
Dexter has 24. Demo him.
Oh, Sexter, goodbye.
Dexter, you have 24 sits. Explain. I have 47.
Goodbye, Sexter.
Like a nigga. That means you literally do nothing. You do less than me. Wait, no.
It's
you do
better
less
than
than a
Dome.
fucking premium, basically.
It's better than Dome.
Yeah, well.
Rest in peace, Sexer.
How many does he have? 7?
I don't know. Quantum has 2. That counts.
He probably just closed out a
Tasty
secret
has
too.
563.
Tasty's an
E-Dogs, you
admin.
need to get your shit up. You have 108. That's not that much. Like, come on, this nigga has 500. Like, what are you doing? Liquid has 202. Romful 179. Neppy 133. You guys gotta get your sits up, honestly. Damn, I don't get why these kids have 500 and you have 100. Health has 83.
500 is good. That's real good.
Hello, friends. What's your in-game name?
Hello, friends.
Oh.
Unless you're on the server right now, we can't check it.
Yeah, if you're on the server, I can check. Hello, friends has 239. That's good for a moderator or whatever you are.
Hello, get admin.
Steven, let's see. It better be good or I'm demoting you fucking. Let's see.
Congratulations,
Steven,
hello,
Steven.
you are admin now.
I don't see Steven on this list.
Everybody clap your goddamn hands.
I see Kush Lord 189. Flare Solar 403. Yeah. Andy senior admin. Ronald, why does he have 400 and you have, what is this? 83. Explain.
The
Yes.
sick count system came out after Ronald had already gotten the senior.
Doesn't matter, they're all peasants.
What I'm getting at is, it's honestly kind of sad. Most people, as soon as they get to higher ranks, decide they don't need to take sits anymore.
Yeah, like Ronald.
Well, it even kind of starts at admin, which is kind of what happened to Next, for example. It happens to everybody. As soon as they become
Doesn't
higher
happen
than
to Flare,
moderator,
I'll tell you that, because this nigga has 400 something.
Flare, super.
Honestly,
Boom.
give that nigga motocross chunky 5. He has 500 says, give him admin.
I already gave him admin. Yeah.
Give 17 speed too. Like, fuck that. 500? Like,
I already promoted hello, Flare.
damn, these niggas on that grind, bro. Who's Yola?
Yola is a premium member.
That's not what it says here.
Used to be
It says-
staff.
It says 105.
Unless they bought it.
No, it's still premium, but probably used to be staff.
Yeah, used to be
Yeah,
staff. I
that's still
demoted
pretty
them.
good. I mean, shit. For what?
Actually, they bought staff twice. The
that
first
jailed
time they were
me
demoted
because
for
of-
having printers in the mountains outside, like underneath them. The second time, they were PD, and they had.
So honestly, nigga, you need
they
to get
had-
your sit up. You need to get your sits up, bro.
They
Wait,
were
he's demoted,
PD,
he's
and
actually
during a
demoted,
PD raid,
huh?
they turned on God mode, so I demoted them for it.
Never mind, you can't take sits no more, Sexer. Like, bro, that's kind of fucked up how you have 24 sits.
Sexer usually goes on at night.
Doesn't matter, he has no sits.
I know, that's because not many sits happen at night.
A lot of sits should happen at night, considering
They
that's where the
don't,
most
though.
trolls happen.
Hold on, Tiger.
So
I
do you
haven't
want
even gotten in the server yet.
Vector? Do you want Sexer demoted or no?
Don't
I
bother.
mean, shit.
He's been,
Yeah.
he's been staff for like a week.
Who's Sexer?
Yeah.
He's been staff before, definitely, though.
Yeah, he has
Well, yeah.
before. But I
So
mean,
he should
just
have more than
recently.
24.
No, it doesn't count from before.
What do you mean? There's someone who's been demoted and it still shows his sit count, you asshat.
Yeah, because after the update came out where it started counting sits.
So I'm
That
gonna give
hasn't
him
been
his
out
rank back
forever.
then.
Yeah, I know. Obviously not, but Sexer was probably here before that.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, don't worry.
Or rather,
Or after that.
no. When the update came out, Sexer had not been staff until just now.
How do you know this? Where's the proof?
Bruh, he got demoted before that because I think he just stopped playing for a while.
Yeah, so he shouldn't be staff, because he can do that again.
No, he came back and then
Doesn't matter if he comes
played
back.
for. I literally told him he wasn't gonna get staff until I saw him play for at least another 3 weeks.
I
2
don't
weeks
care. If
straight,
someone has
something
less
like
hits than me, they're automatically demoted. That's the rule.
that doesn't make any sense.
It does. The peasants.
Well, I'm not gonna argue with him, so.
I will watch this.
Next, let's see. Look at the rest of these hits. Snappy 133, Hello Friends 239. Yeah, the rest look pretty good. Killer has
Section
119.
just needs to take more sits.
Killer needs to get these up. Tasty has 563. Tasty has the most. Someone just put an admin chat that they're finally in TeamSpeak. Okay.
I really hope it's not quote-unquote TeamSpeak user.
Probably not.
Because I know Big Boss has been AFK in the main channel for a while, so it's not him.
Wait, so how many senior admins do we have now?
3?
Who knows?
Yeah. Hold on, actually. Yeah, 3. We have Ronald, John Fon, and Solar.
Okay. So I already have somebody in mind for senior if we promote somebody to super. If we decide to get rid of Billy.
Is it?
I feel like I know who you're talking about.
Tasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have a problem with that.
Neither would I. Tasty's real good, so.
But we have 3 senior right now, so unless I actually decide to demote Billy, I don't know if you care, Rexer. But I mean, you have no idea how pissed he got because I kicked him.
I mean, he doesn't really do shit. I mean, so what do you expect?
He doesn't. He barely plays, and if he does, it's only for like half an hour. And then he just goes AFK all night, and he gets pissed off when I kick him. Like, what were you doing? It was so damn important.
So, Rexer, you want to just demote him?
I don't want to do anything. I don't care.
He doesn't care.
Fuck it. You know what?
There we
I'll
go.
do it.
Alright.
Give it a fuck.
Congratulations, Tasty. You're getting senior then.
What are you demoting him for?
He literally doesn't do shit anymore. He might as well be inactive.
Alright,
He kind of is.
Congratulations, Tasty. You're making senior. You'll be replacing whoever we decide for senior. Or for super.
Logs on, and when he does, it's only for like half. Of course
funny.
he's gonna be pissed. What do you expect?
It's gonna be so funny.
Is he even at the meet? No, he's not even here.
No, that's what I said earlier.
He is. He'd be screaming right now, probably.
Oh, I'm sure he would. Well, if he
Congratulations,
was here,
Tasty.
if he was
You have
here, I
now
wouldn't
senior
demote
admin.
him. That's the difference.
I would have been joining on him.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you better make us proud.
I'm hungry.
I thought you just had snacks.
Yeah, but it's a fucking
I
snack, you
remember that
asshole.
rapper. Remember the sound of that rapper?
Boy, you feel like a rapper.
But I'm not a rapper.
Should I buy an Audi A4?
Fuck it. Let's just do this super admin here if you think you're ready for it. I mean, just let's get the shit over with.
Ready for it. I would rather discuss it a little bit first.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna be honest. There really is only one person that fits the role because they've been senior longer, and that's obviously Ronald. But
well, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. So
I hate Ronald.
I don't know, Ronald. You haven't been active that much, and you've kind of, you're not very serious. You kind of fuck around way too much.
Here, let's let him plead this case. Plead your case, peasant.
You just said you kinda fuck around way too much.
Plead your case, peasant.
So you kinda are really retarded.
I try to keep things light,
like your neck.
But I can definitely be more serious if that's what you guys want.
Yeah, I mean, if you get super admin, then yeah. I mean, that's kind of something that comes with it.
User in your channel timed out.
Yeah, I'll definitely.
That's Sexer. He said his laptop was dying.
Whoever timed out. Yeah, Sexer.
His laptop died.
But yeah, I know I've been active, but I've been trying to get more in the server. I know haven't been in a lot, but I've been trying to be in the server more and more.
But what are you gaining from it?
Server.
Is there anybody AFK in the server? Just out of curiosity.
I am right now.
No, I mean like listed AFK in the server.
There's tons.
Yeah, I got it.
Kick them. The server's full.
Alright. Oh, who's no clipping as a cop?
I don't know, but it would be interesting to find out.
There's just like some random prison gates, no clipping around. Like a prison gate player model, no clipping around.
Yeah, go for it, Fleur. Kick Strange.
No, what, boy?
He can't, don't worry.
I know, but still. I'm gonna kicking people anyway.
Is Frank Reagan still in here?
I think he timed out.
Alright, well, Killer gave me a screenshot.
Of?
Frank has like a Discord, and I guess in the Discord he was saying that the Gmod server, or like the T something.
Oh
He's
boy.
starting up a Gary's Mod server. That's what I'm getting at.
I think because he started up one before. So I wouldn't be surprised if he did it again, to be completely honest. He tried to, I should say.
I don't know why everyone
I
is.
forgot we're still doing a staff
so
meeting. I went onto
concerned about their
YouTube.
Staff report. I don't know
Um.
why everyone's.
Yeah, are we done here then?
concerned about their sit count as of right now. It's not
User
so much
disconnected
about the
from your
number; it's the
channel.
fact that you're doing it.
Steven just left
Like,
too.
you should definitely be doing it.
Are we done here then? I mean, I think that's about it.
Alright, hold on. I want to clarify a couple things first.
Yeah.
I'm okay with Red Tiger being M. I'm asking you, Strange, and I don't think Rexer honestly cares, so.
Yeah, I'd be fine with it. I like Red. He's pretty good,
Pretty
so.
good.
Well, fuck you, Ronald. Why are you still
And
top
I'm fine
power?
with that.
Fuck out of here.
He was concerned about his sit count. So I'm not in the server right now, so can you check on that for me, Strange?
Reds?
Yeah. Blair, what do you mean Ronald got caught?
He has 167 as a mod, so that's not too bad.
He should have more, and I feel like going to... This just happens to everybody. As soon as you get admin, you stop taking sits, and that's a problem. I don't want that to happen if you have a low sit count already. And he was concerned about that.
Yeah, it was a bad week, he said, but...
Not about the week. You've been staffed for more than a week.
Yeah, the sit count doesn't go, but just by week.
It's total.
I'm gonna cut the recording here. Is that alright? Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. I'm gonna start uploading this shit then.